my mother-in-law, Joan, tampered with my birth control, resulting in me getting pregnant postpartum. I'm not really sure what to do from here. Let me just start out by saying, if you know who I am, please don't say anything. I created a throwaway to vent and cry and get support as anonymously as possible. I'm still very happy about the pregnancy, or at least want to be. I just need support. Thanks for understanding. My husband, Mark, who is 22, and I, 20, welcomed our daughter into the world 18 weeks ago. She's a darling baby and really pretty easy as far as newborns go, except for one thing. She wasn't a son. His parents were obsessed with the idea of us having a son, to the point that they denied she was a girl up until the moment she was born. Why? Because the bloodline follows the father. If you don't have a son, our family name will die out because your daughter will marry a man and carry on his bloodline, so girls don't really count. The day they came to visit in the hospital, his parents asked when we would be trying for another baby. We kind of just laughed it off, but my mother-in-law got more insistent, straight up telling us, "You all need to try for a boy." Over the next month or two, the conversation about us having another baby sort of tapered off into little comments every now and again. I had no problem ignoring them, and we'd already told them it wasn't happening, so I just let it run off my back. Around this time, Joan started coming over daily for a few hours, watching the baby for me so that I could sleep, and also occasionally cleaning up a bit for me. She'd be over unsupervised anywhere from 1 to 4 hours. Fast forward to the present day. 2 days ago, my husband poured me a mixed drink, and when I brought the cup up to my lips, I got hit with this paranoid and panicked feeling. I immediately put the cup down and insisted we take a pregnancy test. Sure enough, it came back positive. We waited until the next morning, took a digital test, and again, positive. Based on my last menstrual period, I should have been about 6 weeks along. After getting over the initial shock, we were excited but confused for several reasons. We hadn't been able to get hormonal birth control, so we'd been using condoms and lube to make sure they didn't tear. We weren't sure how we'd gotten pregnant, but we were happy with the news. We decided we wouldn't tell anyone because we didn't want another baby stampede from his family, but I'm incredibly close with my sister-in-law, Beth, so I decided to tell her after swearing her to secrecy. When I told her, her eyes got wide and started to water, and she asked if I was serious and was I sure. I told her I know my husband and I are young, but between us, we make more than enough to support another baby. Beth burst into tears and started to apologize over and over. Meanwhile, I sat there with my mouth hanging open, lost. She calmed down a bit, and through her tears told me that my mother-in-law has been